Well, hello everybody, it's Sunday, it's about 11:30 actually. I haven't been moving very quick this morning and we're just out on Olive. First ride since I've changed the gearing. What I've done is gone down one on the front sprocket, which is the equivalent to going down 3 on the rear, and the idea being is just to make it a bit less peaky. I'm guessing it's the standard gearing. If that's what it had, I've got no idea whether the sprockets on it were standard. It always felt like you had to be in a gear lower than what you needed, so I thought, well, I'll go down one and then just see if it just relaxes it a little bit. And early impressions are, even though I've only just got up in second gear, is that it is a bit more relaxed. I mean, that's now 40 mile an hour in second and it's pulling 4,000. Nice. My goal is to get onto a main carriageway and get it up to like 60. I might even take it on the motorway and just see what it sits at highway speeds. You know, or I might not, you know, best plans and all that. So I'm going to be turning left here, still in second. Or was I in third? Can't remember. That was fourth, fifth. Oh no, that was third, sorry. I'm now in top gear, nearly 60. I'm just wondering if it can pull out this corner in top, because before it couldn't. It can, yeah. I would say that has made a big difference to smoothness, because even at like, I'm sat at 60 now ish, it's doing 4, it was doing a good 5,000 in 60 before, so it's brought it down a bit. The bike doesn't feel as chuggy, if you know what I mean. I've done 100 miles on this tank, so I think I'm going to go for a bit and then I'm going to top it up. I mean, in theory you should be able to get about 200 mile out of one of these, but this wouldn't have pulled top gear before at 60. It would have been I would have had to have dropped a gear, which sounds odd. It's almost doing the opposite of what I expected. Right, that's second gear. So there you go, second gear easily takes you up to 50 miles an hour now. So that's good, it's given it some legs. It feels less frantic, is the way I'd describe it. This is third gear, I think. I'm not really counting, to be honest. 50. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a lot lazier. This has suited it a lot better. Right, we're now in 5th, top gear, 4,000 revs, doing 60. That is a lot better. When I get home, I might just show you the sprocket, because it's the first sprocket I've ever had on a motorbike which doesn't have a retaining nut. It just had a circlip. The sprocket goes on the spline, there's a groove cut in the spline, and then a circlip goes in the groove. Tell a lie, actually, I think I had a dirt bike once that was like that, and I'm guessing it's to can I borrow your teeth to facilitate quick sprocket changes at the track. Right, well, I'm quite happy with that so far. 4, 3, 2, alles klar. That might have actually been first, who knows. Jim, stop being happy. over that. I mean, it sounds odd, but before, if I was doing like 60, it felt like you had to drop a gear to put it in its happy spot. All bikes and all cars, in fact anything with an engine, has a happy spot, and that's where it feels the smoothest. And that happy spot on a lot of bikes is, you know, it could be top gear at like 80 miles an hour. But yeah, I am impressed so far, he said. Oh God, I keep singing. Why am I happy? Well, I know why I'm happy. I reconnected the other day, which you saw. I went Potkilt Farm Friday, and I reconnected with a lovely lady who I knew years ago. And I won't take it any further than that. Nice. So here we are, Moss Isley. Sorry, Earl Shilton. Right, well, we're definitely in first now. Oh, I got the finger of acknowledgement. The one finger on the steering wheel, which is the base level of acknowledgement. The next, of course, being 2 fingers. The ultimate being the full hand. Oh, we've still got the traffic lights, have we? Oh no, the traffic lights are now on the left. We're going right. Don't block the junction, fuckhead. Wanker. I mean, he did the right. Nice turning. Nice. As long as he's not chasing me. Don't chase me. Can you remember that, people? Duncan Newbold. There we go. We're in 5th. Yeah, which is top gear at 55. And it's pulling it a lot better than it was. By pulling it, I mean the engine feels less stressed, less vibey hand gestures. As you notice, I'm also recording simultaneous Love and Baby with the Insta360. If I get the editing right, I can sync the videos up quite nicely, but it doesn't really matter sometimes, because I'll use some footage from the 360. I'll use some of my inane waffling. Right, 4th gear for this roundabout, which is normally a 3rd. Oh, we're good. Go on then, Mr. Fiesta. I know it's Sunday. I mean, before I couldn't sit at, you know, 50-55 in 5th. It was almost on the chug. It's almost like you were in too tall a gear, you were in an overdrive. I mean, this should help as well with a little bit of fuel consumption. Not that Olive's ever been that bad, really. There is a petroleum mixolation station up here. I have done 100 miles already, so I might just top it up, and then the world is my lightly poached egg. If there's a car boot sale on at Thurleston today, because that is the entrance to it, and it's a lot better than our local. Oh Christ, I was about to say it's a lot better than our local car boot, because we tend to have the whole of the subcontinent of India and Eastern Europe attend ours, and they gob everywhere and they bash you out the way. They've even Eastern Europeans, we've even had, like, we've picked stuff off of tables because we were going to buy it, and somebody's come along, usually a woman, Eastern European, and they'll take it out your hands. And I don't handle any of that. Like, not in this country, love. You'll show some fucking manners, and I won't have it. So no, if you live in this country, you adopt the mannerisms and politeness of the country you are in. Anyway, that's enough political shite. Well, this is an improvement. This is no way before would have this sat at just under 50 in top without chugging away. Nearly 90% of my time on this bike I was always in fourth. The petroleum filling station is just up here. Although in theory, you know, I've got quite a bit of range. The trouble is, when that fuel light comes on, it's really dim. Until it's on, like, full glare, it is really dim. It's quite hard to see. I don't think we're anywhere near it yet, though, to be fair. Do you know, I might just hop on the M1. Yeah, so I've done 110 mile. I mean, I've got that odometer up to about 230 before the light came on, and there are places en route that I can get fuel oleum distillate. I'm going to do it here, bollocks. Here we go. Try and get a pump right next to where we're going. That'll do, donkey.
A few moments later.
There we go, all full, reset drip. 8, 9, 10. Bagger. There we go. 4th and 5th. Lovely. Well, that weren't too bad. Topped up with super unleaded juiceoleum. La 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 up the bum. It's lovely out here in the Leicestershire countryside, oh yes. Lovely. Right, the 360 is recording now, so what I'm going to do is knock this one off for a while and then I'll bring you back. GoPro, stop recording.
Still, you bastard. Hello everybody. Well, the idea of today's ride out was I was heading for Ashbourne, where my friend was having a picnic, and I got out about as far as Medbourne, heading for Cork Abbey, as I probably mentioned in the video. Yes, indeed you do, James. And it started raining over Derbyshire. The clouds were black and thunderous. And I was wearing my hipster shirt, which I don't know if it's showerproof. I've also got my phone in my pocket, which definitely isn't. and the GoPro I do the talkie bit on isn't waterproof with the microphone in, and I haven't got the weatherproof door to seal it, because you have to take a door off to attach everything. So I opted to turn round and make my way home, and I did get caught in a couple of very, very, very short little showers. But anyway, that was the idea. So I'm now in Slinky, and I haven't started Slinky in a couple of weeks, so I just wanted to see if the little bug would start. Let's turn you around. That's ignition in, there we go. Oh, Christ. 23, I can hear the fuel pump. Well, there we go. I don't actually think there's a great deal of fuel in it. It's actually below the red. So yes, might be an idea to get fuel in it. I've only got to do a couple of bits before he can go for his MOT. So yes. Oh, that is actually blowing cool air. Oh yes. And the aircon's not even on, it is now. Will it blow nice, refreshing, cool air? A meal, a succulent Chinese meal. Oh, it's blowing cool actually. Nice. Lovely. Well, that's good. He's started. Good. Jimmy happy. Right. Now on to the other part of the video. The ride back home talking shit. Well, welcome folks, you join me back. I've just kissed basically South Derbyshire. I ended up at Cork Abbey, but then it started raining, and this camera is not waterproof with a microphone attached, and I'm not sure about the waterprooficity of this hipster armoured shirt. It's possibly showerproof, but I doubt it, and obviously my phone's in the pocket. And it's just started spitting. Get the kids in. The Insta's fine, that's waterproof. But what I'm trying to do now is like make my way back to my neck of the woods. I'm still out sort of near Cork Abbey, Stortnarrow way. It's a nice area, it's lovely. Ooh, and the road's lovely. Just wipe the visor. Oh, this is freshly done. It's not like the other gritted shit I've been on. So I'm going to just cross the meridian. There we go. The meridian. Oh, is that the word for the unswept part, James? I don't think it's the correct one. The other gritted, we can't really call it, redressed roads I've been on over the last few weeks. They've all been put down a while by the looks of it. This looks fresher, like it was done this week. So there's still lots of loose, horrible stuff about. Which is why I'm keeping in the tyre tracks. And I keep this side because there's no white lines, people's fucking common sense goes out the fucking window and they'll try and drive down the middle of the pissing road. I've seen that before. But what I want to do is like keep in a clear patch so I'm not on any loose. So when I come to brakeage for this junction, it will be alright, you know what I mean? Right, I'm going to head for Breeden. There we go, that's nice. We're all clear. No, we're not. We are now. Here we go. Nice, nice done. It's been a while since I've been out that way. But yeah, nice. I am still quite impressed with this gearing. It's a lot, but it's a way less buzzy. I mean, basically, I've just been, keeping up with traffic. And it's been alright. It's actually getting nippy. I mean, it's spitting. It's not raining. It's spitting. But it's gone quite cold. I'd say it was probably 23, 24 when I left the house. It was sort of pleasantly warm but muggy. And then I reckon it's about 15 now.
a group of motor bicyclists there. Front man nodded and rear man nodded. The way it should be. Alright, what have we got up here? I need to clear my visor. Jim, why don't you get one of them little wipers? Because you look like an absolute fucking bellend, that's why. My mate's got the wind-up version and it just looks fucking idiotic. He insists it works quite well, but the only thing that bothers me is you have like a laminate coating on your visors, and it's not, you know, not as strong as the ones you get on glass or anything, and it doesn't take much to scratch your visor to fuck, and I think one of those wipers would do that. If you know any different, let me know, but you know.
Oh look, there's an aeroplane taking off from Castle Donington, and it's not that I'm a child and I really like aeroplanes.
There it is above the church. Brilliant. I hope you can see that. That is a brilliant shot. Fantastic. Nice. This is Breedon on the Hill, where there is a priory on top of the hill, and there's literally a sheer quarry face the other side of it. It's a lovely place. This place that's coming up on the left where the wooden fence is there used to be like a little antique centre and cafe, and it was a lovely place to go on a Sunday, just a nice little destination, not too far from home, and they've built on the bastard. So that's another place we've lost. Speed hump, doesn't matter on this one, she can take it. Oh, we're going to go between. There we go. Lovely. And I do believe that building there, the dome, is the old pillory. I think it used to be the pillory where they used to put the rum buggers back in the day. You know, if you were a drunkard, you were put in there for the night. I think they should bring those back. Anyway, so yeah, this is Breedon. It's a lovely little place. It really is nice. But yeah, I'm going to sort of head back home via sort of Kirby Mallory, and that way. No doubt the camera will shut off sort of before we get there, because like I said, I'm sure I said in another video, I did put new batteries in this. Both of the old batteries were what can only be described as toast. Here we go, super scoot. Lovely. I just put my arm up to the gentleman behind me because he'd just come out the shops and then suddenly realised I'd stopped. So, you know, he... Last time... Oh, come on, I'm still getting the wrong gear, I don't believe this. Oh, by the way, it doesn't matter so much though, it's not thumpy as much. We're going to go down one. I have no idea what gear I'm in, I think it's third. Lovely road this is. When I was on my Goldwing, I come down here and it's a great road. People don't expect a Goldwing to hustle, but they certainly do. They really, really do. Yeah, lovely. Oh, it's spitting again. Get the kids in, the fucking melting. I don't mind riding in the rain. I don't mind riding in the cold. I don't like both together. That's the 42. Are we in top? We are in top gear. Nice. And there's a Crowd Hill quarry here. This quarry's been here years. This is a big quarrying area, as indeed is the village where I'm from, but ours is granite. I think it's a lot of it around here is sort of sand, I think. I've got no idea, but you know, same company owns them all, and they're all owned by Breedon. Ours for decades and decades was owned by British China Clay, and most of the male populace of our village was employed down there at one point. And if it would have carried on its operations in the strength that it used to be, I probably would have gone there as well. When my dad got made unemployed from being a stonemason, his factory actually closed, or stone yard, or whatever you want to call it, mainly because of militant union action. It's funny because my dad, he was at the time, he was a foreman, and you know, he wasn't badly paid. And the pay rise he got for being a foreman, this is going to sound really silly these days, but the pay rise that he got was enough that meant that we could go on holiday and that he could run a car. Sounds daft these days because we take everything like that as a right, not a privilege. Anything that costs money and you can afford is a privilege and it's a treat. But I can remember his union rep. I can forget what union it were. Tossers and lefty wankers, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, he had a brand new 5-bedroom house and a Jaguar and all this lot, you know, because he's obviously the milking off the union subs. But yeah, they were in pay talks with the management, and they wouldn't back down. The management just literally went, all right, we'll fucking close then. And my dad actually made the stone cladding on the ziggurat, the MI5 building in London, Babylon by Thames. My dad actually did that. Right, are you going to come out? No, good, well done. It is actually now raining, so I'm just hoping I don't bugger the camera up. Oh, that was a big gust of wind. I've got a motorbicyclist behind me who will want to get past me because he's out for a rip. I don't care. If you're going to go around me, mate, go around me because I ain't fucking racing. I'm sure you can show me how fast you are. I don't really fucking care. Right, call it another house of Ripstone. We are going that way. 1, 2, 3. Is he following me? I hope not. Oh, he fucking is. Yes, lovely. I don't like people I don't know following me. I got followed home the other day by a pikey in a van. Fortunately, I picked him up quite early. And I thought, right, if you're going to do this, then you're definitely following me. And sure enough, I took some turns and all this lot, and he followed me. So I took him into a dead-end street. And down the other end of the street was there's some workmen doing some work on the road, and I just pulled up and I just went, pikey, trying to nick me bike, and they went, righto mate, and as the pikey come in, they blocked him in, which I thought was utterly wonderful. And if I see that same road gang again, I'm going to slip them a few quid for a pint, because I think it's well deserved. They didn't have to do it, but they did. Nice. Alright, so I seem to be out of the shower a bit now. It's just really lightly spitting. It's spitting, and this, don't give a fuck about this bloke behind me. I'm not playing. There we go, down one. Over the manhole, missed the manhole, lovely, that manhole is very slippy. Oh, where we're going? Ashby, Shepshed, Loughborough. Oh, we've got to stop. Nice. Oh, and he's gone with his loud exhaust, and he's probably, if he's filming, he's probably going, I've got some fat bloke in front of me on an indescribable machine. And he's holding me up because he's doing the speed limit. Yes, I'm doing the speed limit because, you know, I ride to enjoy, not to endure. I'm also way past the point of having anything to prove. You know, not like, this is why I don't go, I've said this before, this is why I don't go places like Matlock or anywhere like that, because it's just a wanker magnet. If you want to go somewhere where every twat's pulling wheelies, fucking bullshit is all that's coming out of the mouths. Just two. I mean, I can remember when I first passed my test, which would be 94. I went Matlock with my as-then brother-in-law. He had a GPZ 900, and we went Matlock, and it was just like, fat 50-year-old men bursting out of leathers. Do you know that your brake lights are on all the time on your, what I can only presume is a shockingly bad electric shit heap? I don't know, it might have an engine, it's got exhaust, but that means nothing these days. Oh, there you go, you suddenly discovered that your foot can actually move off the fucking brake pedal. You do a washing it as well, it's got fucking 6-inch of mould all over it. I have no idea what it is. Apart from, I think it fell out of a Tonka Toys box. It's alright, you bitch. Right, come on then, because this is confusing with your brake lights on all the fucking time. And you're doing 20 miles an hour. I am going to have to go past you, I'm sorry. I am not doing 20 and a 40. I don't give a fuck who they are. Right, I've gone completely off my trail now, which is nothing new for you lot. Yes, like I say, I ride for pleasure. I mean, I ride at work, I've got nothing to prove, and I've never sort of been the kind of bike rider where I have to have the biggest bike, I have to have the fastest bike, I have to have the latest bike, because we can all do that. We can all go into a bike shop, sign a finance agreement, and, you know, get a really good deal on some new matching fucking gay leathers and all that lot. And we can all be the biggest cock at the fucking bike meet because we've got the brand new Hayabusa XYZJ 6400. Or you can just be somebody who actually owns their machine and gets on with it. Just gets on with it because you don't have anything to prove. You should never have anything to prove anyway. If you're in with a crowd of people where you have to constantly prove yourself, you're in with the wrong crowd.